Flaming Fist investigation. Stay back.
In the name of the crying, can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest. I'm so hungry.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else. Watch your step inside the temple. One of the priests got cut to ribbons, and they're looking for someone to blame.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never...
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything. Tell them that Father Logan was nice to us, and that we didn't do anything, we swear.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people. If you're hungry, you can wait with us. A priest might come out with some scraps if we're lucky.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of pie.
You won't help us. At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
The Crying One weeps today. Our Father Logan is dead. Murdered. But few as good as Father Logan. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning. May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Logan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Logan? How did that work out? Exactly. Logan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Logan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Father Logan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Temple of exact...
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
To decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents.
No,
Who would know
Yanis.
if not us?
To know the Lord's will.
Me help investigate.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I suppose you're right. But the Crying One has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Not for any god worthy of the name. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run, and a high priest to replace. Yes? Can I help you? Sure. I can tell you where to find her, but you might find the conversation rather one-sided. She's buried in the temple crypt. Passed only last year. Poor thing. Yes? Can I help you? Thank you. Ilmater smiles upon us this day. But feel free to look around the temple. Logan's in the room behind us, with Sister Rose. Brilgor's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories. Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something. The killing happened in the kitchen cellar. Could be a good place to start.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at mealtime.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. Reckon so? There's something off about you anyway. Might be brain rot. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to. What do you want to know? Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Hiding Brilgor from fists. Dwarf, dressed in red. Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will. A poisoned blade. Paralysis.
The corpse remains silent, the spell's power.
Give me trouble now.
It has a false bottom. I had a similar chest to hide my poisons.
Wonder what's past this. Let's see what this does.
Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. Alvin, the muffled Fieldwick, shelter gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
What now?
Still breathing, despite everything.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight. Yes. Never. He was kinder than most. Dwarf, red clothes, stranger. Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me.
The spell's power waned.
That's curious.
On the collar. Gale, is this one yours?
It is! It's Tara! What's she doing all the way out here?
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Decarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Blacketh, my queen.
I named you Hasharlak, yet you still call me queen.
Venerable Blacketh, please, I beg you to listen. I seek...
My forgiveness. Yes, I know. And I might yet grant it. I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen. Water and blood. They envelop you, they drag you downward. You are submerged in past, present, and future. In this endless sea of understanding, you find truth. There is no cleansing, no ascension, no chosen. Vlaakith will take Lae'zel's life essence for herself.
Shmazala, Vlaakith. Your grace is my honor. Orpheus will die by my hand, and I will take my rightful place at your side.
One promise. One drop in the astral sea. Do not fail me, for you would not survive the flood to follow.
In this endless sea of understanding, you find truth. There is no...
It can't be. I believed you. I believed everything.
Shakateth! You speak against the Eternal Queen.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Orpheus will...
I will...
In this endless sea of understanding, you find...
Do not fail me.
It is done. My faith is acknowledged. My destiny set in slate. Vlaakith's mercy is as rare as the disciple who earns it. My queen, my eternal regent. Through your eternal wisdom, I will be legend. I have seen my future in the shimmering visage of my queen, heard it in her thundering voice. Orpheus will fall, and I will have my just rewards. Vlaakith Gork Skatzai! Zai, Zai, Zai! O Queen, you've heard my cries. Now, I heed your sacred mission. First, we find a way to free Orpheus from his astral chains. Then, we cleave him from brain to belly. Chamar Zala Vlaakith! Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Once Orpheus is slain, I will take my place in Castle Susurrus as Bart to Vlaakith II. Every Githyanki and every red dragon shall know me by the name.
It was sickening, watching Lae'zel bow to that monstrosity. I thought she was stronger. Some just grow to love their chains, I suppose.
So, Lae'zel remains loyal to her queen. She's consistent, I'll give her that.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells. Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Who knew Vlaakith and Mystra would have so much in common? Both set on flinging their followers towards destruction without so much as deigning to justify it. Lae'zel's devotion is impressive, but if she's not careful, it will be fatal. Gods consider mortals like us a cheap token to trade in for their desired outcomes. At least in my experience.
The Gith God Queen is dreadful to behold. I understand now why Lae'zel admires her. You wish to consult me? I would rather we were all free of the gods. But Shadowheart's connection to Shar may provide her access to the city's Sharan cloister. If they serve her, they serve us. And we need every possible ally.
I am yours. Come to me.
I have never needed anyone, but I want you.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
What's on your mind?
No one back home will ever believe this. Always room for more.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Right tool will do the trick. Crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR. Here lies Satida 1456 born DR. 1411 DR. Died 1485 Here lies DR. Raloric Windbane, born 1399 DR. Died 1486 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Where do I go from here?
I speak, they burn.
Yes?
Suffer. No choice but to keep going.
Gone with the weave.
My victims await.
Trapped! Oh, no! Eternally cast, then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee. Lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate, by any measure.
Onward.
never get the fun jobs done.
Why does Dolor get all the finest weapons?
You are a weapon, my sweet.
A sharper one than Dolor. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught.
Dolor is an artist. You do well to think on that.
Me strike. Hardly worth my time.
Macabre. This way.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets. Our blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
The spell's power.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Do we have a target? Such a delightfully garish costume. Such a delightfully dismembered clown.
I think these were the people Father Lorgan was trying to help.
These wounds suggest a frenzied attack. How exciting.
A lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You need my expertise. What's that?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
What's on your mind?
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
To organize the ride. What do you get out of this? Very particular.
So, precisely how many red cats are missing? The Absolute Army on its way. Not a chance.
What's the harm in one night?
What if we get caught? Pawning your wife's ring was the last thing you have. I don't care. This. I'll give them a...
Gildra? How can I help you? Gildra? Oh, no. Just you again? How can I help you? Sorry. Yes. You're right. What can I do for you? Of course. Gildro's finest. Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
fine. You're the one who took the beating.
Let that be the end of it. Don't make things worse.
Want to let those dogs get away with
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
How goes the search?
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet? You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say? Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened. Go on. Bugger off. I've a business to run, in case you hadn't noticed.
They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place. Damned outside. Move along.
Take it. You're free to enter.
Stay out of trouble. The Fist is watching.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that anything.
No trespassing. Got it?
Also has. It's got I'd probably break his ribs.
Bloody gnomes. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The Fist will reward you well. I agree. But we can't leave our posts. Not with all the patriarchs meeting in Worm's Rock for the coronation. You've the right look. Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay.
let anything happen to him.
Look at you.
Heading into that cave. Suspiciously small footprints.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise. 2 days just to get hold of a Still Watcher optic module. And for what? Waste of time we don't have. I bet it's lovely strolling around not worrying about getting squished by a Still Watcher.
It's too quiet up there. Hope the blacksmith hasn't sold us out. Or you. If anyone comes down here with ill intent, they're gonna regret it. Pass it on, friend.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work. Only if you're quick. Now let me get back to it.
Unless you've got any spare silver ingots, you can piss right off. Don't bother. You look like the pig iron sorts to me.
Look, unless you're an expert in Still Watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light. Keep your stubby sausage fingers away from my instruments, Sally Hoon. I don't have time to replace them.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. You almost sound convinced by your own Rothe shit. Whatever brought you to this city, you won't get anywhere while the Gondians' metal monsters are patrolling the streets. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved. Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time. Careful! Lots of open flames down here. I don't want that bomb close to any of them. What is it? Keep your head down. Getting inside won't...
Keep your stubby...
Don't bother.
You'll be getting a mouthful of sparks at this rate. Unless you've got any decent metal on you, I'm not interested.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby. There's blood here, not yet dried. And no sign of the smith.
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite. They really put the boot in me.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
I tried.
Gildra? How can I help you? What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines. And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on spreading these nasty thoughts, but I'll ask you to kindly keep them to yourself. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? If not, move along. Not for you to worry about in any case. You're a...
They work for the guild.
And the gods don't give a damn
Pieces of your
about
mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in the Great Harbour tomorrow.
You did. You would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death.
That's curious.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. Man buying heirlooms. Vulture challenged him. Pushed, felt bones break, darkness, east, fled armies, lost none.
The spell's power.
That's curious.
That's curious. Another quake. What's going on?
Rain is breaking free.
With a flick of the wrist.
Legs. Can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
Stone Lord. He'll sort this. He'll get him.
You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Fresh orders?
For a dull moment.
No more rest for the wicked.
Decapitated, but still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The girl will sprinkle you with gold. You'll regret this!
Villainous prick.
The guild owns this city.
many a field.
For the Stone Lord.
If I must.
Torment.
Some healing for a wizard in need. Death is but a word away.
Your command. Onward. At once.
Wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons. I follow.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
The Stone Lord's men. Interlopers. Don't know. Something valuable. Seizing their haul for 9 fingers. Fury. Threat to everyone. Falling from the guild.
The spell's power. The corpse regards you.
Stone Lord's thugs. Territory. Control. Smuggling valuables. Observing. Spying. Disguised. Harper. Infiltrated the guild.
Awaiting orders.
Your desire?
Keep a blade close.
Careful, I bite.
No time to rest.
Well, hello.
Onward.
Be careful. There are traps about.
on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it?
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
Come on. Soon the bastards land
The
on
Absolute Army on its way. Not a chance.
What's the harm in one night?
Your mothers are usually refugees. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well...
Teresa's caress also has...
We are not staying in a...
The missus and I have been dreaming about this. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist. I hope you have better luck than us finding a room. Pickings are slim.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone.
Damned coronation.
All I want is a clean, warm room. Is that too much to ask for?
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind. Absolutely sure.
My goodness. Every substance has been tried and tested by
the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Welcome back to Calms Garms. We've got clothes for your arms. What do you need? I already told you, if Patter's your main interest, go see my brother. My folk. Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember.
It was! With good armor, it's hard to find.
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak. Good sir.
It's impressive to meet you like this.
I'm listening. Make space, and my might ready for battle.
Certified safe to take. You're absolutely sure.
Butter.
My good man.
Oh, honey.
Every substance has been tried and tested by luxury.
What does it feel like?
Brothel? Pleasure house? Why are some people so strange about Sharess's caress? It's just sex. Sorry, can't talk. Busy dealing with a prude.
People are just walking into Sharess's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron. I can't believe I'm outside a brothel. What if my mother finds out? Oh, God's above.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in. Don't mind us, mate. Have fun inside. Plenty fun, you hear?
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences, from decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mamselle Amira for a full list of company.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes,
I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? One of those, are you? There's plenty of room for role play in our establishment. If you have a change of heart and wish to be subdued, it's Fionn you should speak to when she comes back. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Swishing. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. To service is my calling, not to be served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed. Go see Raphael. Then I might let you buy me a drink.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. my business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look. All set, are you?
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
The nymph's got a sweet tongue and a figure to match, eh? Hells. That ale packs a punch.
My hands are full, sweetheart. You want a drink? Hoots is your woman. You want pleasure? See Mamselle Amira.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Good things come to those who are forthcoming, but only if they make it count. Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night. I know my fingering is immaculate, but you can compliment me afterwards.
Don't mind if I do. You can stare as much as you like. We can dance if you want to.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfaces craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
It was not my work itself that has ever been a challenge to me. Merely the circumstances. I worked in this business in the Underdark, but it grew to festering monotony. The entirety of drow culture is obsessed with bondage beyond reason. While such activities have their charms, I yearned to reach greater depths. And there is no society on this planet more laterally, imaginatively, and confusingly depraved as that of Baldur's Gate. Although of late, I do feel like I've seen everything. Perhaps you'll show me something new. I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
We are twins.
Our bodies will haunt your dreams. Well, There are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
I don't like to share. Lay a finger on them, and I'll cut you. I was talking about cutting you.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party. Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed. You want entertainment? Try the circus! Good rump.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work for it. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do. A tad cliché, but I've drunk to worse. To adventure, and all the dull investigation work it leaves in its wake. Now scram! I'm about to become terrible company. Well, you won't get a propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? It was the height of arrogance, then, to disturb me. Don't come back unless you've got something worth saying. I presume you've found something interesting to... It was the height...
My door the very next morning.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
Nymph's Grotto.
Turn should do it.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Time to kill.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Who? Oh, yes, Jara. I will miss her coin, it's true. Though perhaps this is not what you meant. Free your mind of her. Let us look forward, never back.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy. For one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Just physical.
Devil's Den. Journey to the Underdark.
Can't keep me out.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.